All right, Ed, welcome in. Ryan Trenger for your Class A Pro recording. Let's take a look and see what's happening here. So first of all, nice set of posture. Good job. That's correct. You've got your arms in the triangle. Good job. The left hand V is at the inner shoulder. The right hand's up the shoulder. The ball position's in the center. That's correct also. The foot position looks good. So this is an outstanding setup position. Now, as you continue, let's see here. You go straight back and up. All right, we'll take this here. We can see that you're taking it back. Straight back's okay. What it is that the face of the club here is a little bit more closed than you want it to be. Okay, so you want a little bit more of the toe up. So watch this. There's some potting.
That's what you and I were working on at the end of the last
Yep.
session.
Right. And so you'll see here in a moment, Potterig talks about the takeaway here. Watch this.
That is square right now, toe pointing up. It advocates you keep the club face square in the backswing. Okay, I'll explain why. So if we went back here, that is square right now, toe pointing up to the air. That would be open. Nobody goes for that. A lot of players go for shut now. Okay, so they actually hold the face down quite a bit.
That's
now,
me.
This is effective for hitting.
I've done that before too, years ago. Like that's how Jack took it back. He's saying that toe up is better. Now I think it depends on the person's shot, and I think at the end of the day, as we'll see in a moment, getting through impact with it squared up is the goal, right? On a good swing path. But yeah, the toe up.
Way. And the biggest problem is you have the club face shut from there. It's very hard to be a good chipper or pitcher.
Yeah.
Because you want to square the
As I've been playing more tournament golf, and you can't miss left, I also find it better to take it back neutral, and then remember try to supinate it coming down, because then I don't have to worry about hooking it as much. You know what I mean? He also goes on to say a little further in the video.
balls towards the target, the club. This will bow and the club will.
See, when you're coming down,
Okay.
you're supinating, right?
Way too high grade.
That's when that thing is supposed to click.
So that
There.
motion gets the wrist to bow from this position. Now the reason why we want the
Like we've been talking about, we want that to click on the way down. Now, I find players that are having it too shut sometimes, they struggle to get it to click because their hand's going the wrong way. Meaning it's easier if you go toe up and then you supinate coming
Too
down.
much like this, then
Right, and so with your red line grips, look, with the red line grips,
yeah.
when you go back, you want the red line up to the sky. Because that's the club face, right?
Yeah.
And then let's see here. Then from here, we can see that your head's still moving.
Well,
Uh,
I think it's because I'm too shut.
Probably.
That's what you and I
Yeah,
found.
it'll knock you out of
When
position.
I open up
Yep.
like this, my head can go.
Yeah, it
like
stayed in place
this.
better. I
But
think
when
you're
I'm
right.
too like this, then
Totally.
It pulls me.
Now what's cool is you come down in a nice spot with the face square and the plane really good. Nice job. Good job, Ed. And so basically, as you're coming into the ball now, your hip now has slid into it a little bit, right? Probably a little outside the line. Let's see, the vertical line we want is like here. It's close. It's more that your head fell back, I would say. Your hips are actually okay. Your club face coming in here looks decent here, and it stayed square through. That's a lot better. Now, if we look on the left-hand picture, you're hitting it severely off the toe. Look how much off the toe that you're hitting it. That's why it's hooking on you. You actually kept the face square through
Square,
impact,
I
but
hit
then,
on the toe.
right. And then look at your wrist. You still need to work on keeping your wrist flatter here. Do you see how you're extending your right wrist instead of your left?
Oh.
Your right wrist is straight,
Yeah.
not your left wrist.
I'm not doing enough of this.
You're not supinating your wrist. That wrist is bent, right? Look, if you look at one of mine with my wrist here from earlier, you'll see that my left wrist, see how my left wrist looks flatter,
Yeah.
right? And so you can see coming through how flat, and my wrist is even, if any, this wrist is bent, from my arm, the wrist is kind of bent this way, slightly. Yeah, you with me? So we need to get your left hand to be more involved on the way down.
So.
But yeah, going
explain
back,
to me
look,
what
the toe up. See the toe up more, like this?
More like this.
Yeah, that's the feel you want. Yes.